What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, welcome to the Wolf of Wall Street. It's me, Robbie Goodwin. I'm here with. It's time for the second edition of Miss March Madness with Miguel Silva and
Whoa.
my trusty partner in time, Keenan Womack. I was thinking that we could be partners. If we ever get into some sort of Rick and Morty sci-fi situation, we could be partners in time. I was thinking.
That sounds really good, man. That's definitely not gay. Dude.
Hey, we got
the motherfucking.
What's up, dude?
We got motherfucking Sweet 16 this weekend, bro. It's the best shit. It's like arguably even better.
I said Elite 8 in my fucking title. I'm such an idiot. Whatever.
Elite 8 preview is kind of true. The Sweet 16 leads to the Elite 8, so you're fine.
You know what? It is technically true because I did say preview.
Exactly. You got. I also just
wanted to make a Hateful Eight thumbnail, to be quite frank.
No, that's hard. It's tough.
So yeah,
you're very good at that shit.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. What's funny
I'm truly impressed. I'm glad you don't use AI to do that shit. I'm glad you do it yourself. It's way cooler.
Oh, thanks. Canva makes.
I'd rather see like the chopped up shit that doesn't look quite as good. It's so much better than the cartoon shit that AI does.
It actually stinks. It's like it's like a useless art form now because I like on my door court stuff. I spend hours making Photoshops for all of the puns that people make. And once I'm done with it, I realize that like it's indistinguishable from AI at best.
Right.
And like, so like nobody cares or like I've just wasted a huge amount of time.
No. Yeah. On the last arena, I was busy all day. So I asked Dalton if he could do the thumbnail. He just did an AI one and it like performed just as good as anything I made.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, God damn it, dude. But then it's like, I do like making them because it is fun. And like, I think it's like and also like I think there's gonna be a backlash with AI stuff. It's still novel and stuff, but I think people do appreciate like our retarded handmade.
We'll see. We'll see when Bully comes out Friday.
You know what I heard about that though? I mean, this might be copium, but I heard that he used the old version of Bully.
You know what they're saying now though?
What?
He couldn't clear the samples.
Oh,
so the digital version is gonna not have any samples. It's just gonna be like the original songs with none of the like foundation to the song.
Fuck,
dude.
Right.
It sounds like it's gonna be a nightmare. So I'm excited for it, honestly.
I hope it's good. He's doing listening parties in fucking South Korea tomorrow.
He's so odd. He's such an odd person.
No, I think he's normal.
Yeah, that's like the dumbest.
I heard that they had to use an old version from like January just to get because they had to get the pre-orders in on this date, I guess, or they'd get like sued or something. So they had to use like an older version of the album. But a guy from Yeezy was like on Friday, he was like the timeline's. It was a Jewish guy, ironically. He was like the timeline's going to look real different on Friday. So I trust whoever this fucking guy I've never heard of is who works for Yeezy. Apparently.
Well, apparently, artists have been doing this because it's like has something to do with like first week album sale numbers that they have to have all the physical copies ready by sometime.
That's what it was. It wouldn't chart on Billboard unless. And so
people, right, and so people are like doing that where they're just releasing like a completely different album than like the test pressing or whatever.
Because who the fuck listens to a physical album anymore?
Yeah,
like especially
Lil Wayne, Carter 3, all those songs got leaked. He redid like half that album, and all the leaks are like my favorite songs on that album. Like La 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 is like my favorite Weezy song ever.
Kanye would never redo an album before it came out or up until the last minute. He just wouldn't do that. He's true to his word. He releases the exact album. No, yeah, I remember when Lil Wayne did that. That was like kind of part of why it was such a big album, right? Was like
Carter 3 was so good anyway, but like you could have just added a La La La. It would have been like a perfect fucking album.
Because those mixtapes were the original album, right? That he came out with.
No, so the mixtapes are him rapping over other people's beats mostly. It's just like him rapping over like Shoulder Lean and like Ice Cream Paint Job and shit like that. And he just fucking kills every rapper on their own song because he was like the best in like 2007. Like he was like the best rapper in the fucking world at that point. He was like amazing. And people like only remember the late Lil Wayne. They're like, he's an idiot. He's not a good rapper. It's like, dude, his early shit, he's like rapping his ass off. He's like amazing.
In the mid-aughts, he came out with so many good songs.
So much good shit, dude. Like there's this album called it's the Drought 3, and it's just him rapping.
I remember that's the one that got me into him. It was either the 2 or the 3.
Fucking dude, I still go back to that shit. Like every year, I have like a little 2-week or 3-week phase where I just listen to that shit out of that album again. It's so fucking dope, man.
I know people are gonna say it's because we were in high school or middle school, but that was the best era for like rap and music in general. Well, mostly hip hop.
I think so. I mean, honestly, I think 2012 was really good for it. Like,
actually, the 2010s had really good shit.
There was some really good shit. Like Young Thug came out in like 2015.
Prime,
like, that was
Prime
really
Drake,
good.
Prime Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, Prime Drake
Kanye,
is great. I mean,
Kanye was on that Pablo run.
Young Thug and Future like dropping like back.
2012
was like the best shit ever.
Was Cruel Summer.
Oh yeah.
Which
Kanye,
right?
I was revisiting recently. Yeah, yo, that was
two songs that I really like.
Such an undervalued dude. There's several of them were like absolute bangers. Mercy, Click.
Oh my god,
those
songs.
Senior year, bro.
So many days walking home wasted from a college party listening to fucking Mercy or Click. Yeah, and then when you did birthday song with 2 Chainz.
Posting a picture of you and your friends pre-gaming for a party.
Oh my god, you're bringing me back, bro.
Take me right the fuck back right now.
Back when I could drink alcohol, dude. Back when I get to drink alcohol. That was such a good time.
I had to pay to get into a party in an overcrowded apartment. Oh, those were the days, dude.
And speaking of not being able to give up our college years, guys, March
Madness, everybody.
I love that
What's
transition,
going on?
bro.
Great job, Miguel. You're a hell of a guest. You're such a good guest. You're hosting.
Real quick, Miguel, where can we find you on Zach Amico's show? Where can we listen to that? Because I need something to listen to at the office tomorrow.
I don't know if he put that out on YouTube yet. I know it comes out probably about a week after, so it was on Friday. So this Friday, I think it'll be out on YouTube.
Cool.
And that's just Midnight Spook Show.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, man.
Spook for like scary.
That's a fun.
Yeah, it's not what you think with Zach Amico.
Yeah, we still have never watched anything as scary as Mario 64 on Spook Show, but hopefully, I hope we never do. I'm actually doing Morning Zoo tomorrow. If anyone, I'm sure there's a lot.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes. So
who are
I'll
you
be
on
there.
that with?
I don't know. I asked Shannon. She didn't get back to me. So maybe it's Kumia. I'm hoping it's Kumia.
Shannon just added me on Facebook, so hopefully I'm
Hey Miguel, we need you to fill in for Kim Jong-un.
Dude, that one was because they had to pre-record it because they were going away for the weekend. The producers, they were all in Cancun or whatever. And so they had to do it on St. Patrick's Day, and I'm pretty sure everybody else was like, "I'm not coming to the city on St. Patrick's Day." And I was like, "Yeah, anything."
I do sometimes wonder because I used to get hit up like super last minute for those shows, and I always would wonder like, how many people did she text before she she definitely went through like everyone who lives in the neighborhood. But you
were the 17th person on the list.
I was like, I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Yeah, wherever I'm on the list, I appreciate it.
I got nothing going on. I promise I'll be there.
I got nominated for Guest of the Year that year because I was just on so much because I filled in like a lot. And then then they suddenly like I think Lewis was like let's Robbie Goodwin, and then it was a little more fewer and far between, but it was cool. I mean, yeah. So everyone check.
It's so crazy though, dude. It's so crazy. Like it's crazy seeing you on like. I see your Twitter posts on Instagram all the fucking time. I feel like
those were going good. I'm back getting into arguments with black teenagers about the Warriors again on Twitter. So my engagement has been popping the internet. Well, I've
been popping off to like 700, 1,000 likes or faves or whatever, but not like you're getting like 49K. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what makes it catch on, and honestly, like paying for it does help a lot.
You have to, yeah, you can't.
Which it was kind of like vindicating. I'm like, all right, if I just got, especially like in the era when Twitter just showed girls as tweets. You remember that when it was just all girls on your timeline?
Women, yeah, it's just angry women with.
Well, it was like kind of gratifying when I like paid for it. I was like, all right, if they show my tweets to people, they will get likes on some level, So
sure, yeah,
I'm not delusional, yeah.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, Zach Amico tomorrow. What else? I think I had something else, but maybe. Oh yeah, I'm also roast battling tomorrow at Grove 34, which will be online on the Roast Battle League New York. And I also did Fight Club. I in character as Conor McGregor. And that was a really good time, very funny. So everyone, that's on YouTube now, so watch that as well. Speaking of Conor McGregor, you guys see before we get into March Madness, you guys see Puka Nacua hurled an anti-Semitic slur and bit a woman.
Yeah, I actually saw a funny graphic being like accused of being anti-Semitic, and I was gonna Photoshop face over it.
Because I said
That
more
rules.
I said more like Puka Nakumia. I mean, he's racist and he bites women.
Whoa. Damn.
Let's gonna get back to him, dude.
He bites. It's Puka seems like such a good, like, he seems so happy-go-lucky. I would never kind of
dude, he has brain damage. They
I
all
guess
have
CT
brain damage. That's
is a
the
hell of
thing.
a
Anytime
drug.
one of these guys pops off, it's like, yeah, he's taken 1,000 hits to the fucking dome. Of course he lost his mind.
Yeah,
Antonio Brown. People are like, he used to be a normal guy. It's like, dude, that was coming for years. Like, that guy was totally gonna lose his mind. He got fucking destroyed by Vontaze Burfict. Like, that Vontaze Burfict hit like fucked his life up, dude. For real.
Yeah, Vernon Davis just got in trouble for like throwing magazines at a woman.
Yeah, they were all psychos.
Yeah,
like
months
huge.
ago.
That was that one hit from Cam Chancellor. If we're talking about one hit scrambling a guy's brain and ruining his
the Sheldon Henderson, Reggie Bush.
What was funny was it was like he was accused of throwing books and magazines was the headline, and someone was like, well, were they hardcover or paperback?
I've never been hit with a hardcover
that
magazine.
does kind of make a difference.
They all have CTE, bro. That's the thing with football.
That's
why I'm more of a hoop. I love football, but I'm more of a hoops guy for that reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm the same way, but somehow we employ the one basketball player with CTE, Draymond Green.
John Morant might have it too.
Yeah, you know what? John Morant might have CTE.
John Morant has basketball.
And
CTE.
you know what? Lou Dort's gonna get it because he's playing defensive tackle out there. I don't know what the fuck.
It's unbelievable that Draymond Green hasn't like really, other than punching Jordan Poole, he hasn't like committed any crimes though, right? Like he's not beating women and shit. He's just like a psycho in between the lines. It's like really weird.
It is actually wild. Like it's
shocking he hasn't like beat somebody up in public. Somebody talked shit to him in a bar and he punched it. Like none of that happened.
Oh no, that has happened. He choked a guy in Michigan. Yeah, there's
at Michigan State. You're right.
He's very media.
He's had a couple during the summer. He'll get in a fight at a bar every now and then.
Okay, well that's fine. He's not beating.
He's a drunk.
What I'm saying.
He's a drunk.
Yeah, right. It's always just shit talkers that he'll like get in actual fist fights with in public sometimes. But
that rules that you think you can take Draymond Green if you're just like a random guy. Like you're good, like you got a shot against him. He's like 6'6", 250.
Look, he might have been voted guy I don't want to get in a fight with by other professional NBA players.
Yeah, 7-footers are like.
Got something to tell him.
He choked out a guy who was 7'2". You remember that shit?
Yeah, I rewatch it every day. The Warriors are really bad right now. All I have is the highlights of Draymond choking out Rudy Gobert.
Kill it. He was gonna kill him if they didn't stop him, dude. He was gonna let him have it, bro. That shit was amazing.
Rudy didn't even do anything. He was like, because Draymond, it's kind of a hockey mentality. Because I just saw the rest of the Sharks do this for Mac Celebrini, where someone's like fucking with Mac, and the whole rest of the team like got in a fight with the dude. Someone was fucking with Clay at the time on the Wolves, and Rudy ran over to break up the fight, and then Draymond just put his fucking thing around Rudy Gobert's neck. It's like
fucking rules, dude.
How dare you try to break up this fight, you fucking Frenchman?
That's the funniest shit. That was the funniest fucking thing when that happened, man. I remember that shit so clearly. It was so funny. What year was that?
Taking out Rudy Gobert starting COVID, and he was like, "If it weren't for COVID, we wouldn't have drafted James Wiseman."
There was so many.
We'd have a mellow ball now.
That was a fucking
dude. That COVID draft. Decision. I know you're a draft head, Keenan. So, it is remarkable. It's actually kind of not a bad draft if you go up and down. It's just that everyone was taken in weird places because no one could scout.
Yeah. And James Wiseman, like I'm telling you, dude, he looked like the fucking truth in high school. Dude, like people were like, "Holy shit!" Like
his dunk videos were like the only. I can't think of like another high schooler since LeBron that. Or maybe Zion. That would be like,
Looney had like videos. Had tight high school tape too. You remember?
No,
Looney's
put it on against the fucking Mavericks. I remember that.
Wiggins had a great tape too. That was like one of the first viral high school.
Yeah, Maxey fell to like what 21. Maxey went 21.
But yeah, Wiseman's high school. I mean, it is because he didn't really even play for the NCAA, right?
I still believe in high school tape.
He
played 3 games.
Paid him before they were allowed to. So he got in trouble and he got suspended after like maybe 3 games.
Played 3 games, yeah.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Oh my god, that was
Token Tony. What's up, buddy?
I was actually very stoked on the Wiseman pick when it happened. I was like, oh,
Everyone,
it's gonna be nuts. He's gonna be just
I thought
flying.
He was good. I thought he was gonna at least be like Jaren Jackson. Like
he had terrible hands. That's the thing. Like they couldn't even lob it to him because he just would fumble it you just couldn't play at the NBA level. It was nuts.
And he was just also dumb as rocks. It's like every bust is like this, where people get wooed over by like their freak of nature athleticism, and then like like Bull, right? Like everyone was like, that's gonna be fucking something. And
that's what's so crazy with Wemby.
Is in the fucking G League, right?
How about the freak on Florida?
Oh yeah, Olivier Roux, baby. Speaking of Florida, dude, just lost to Iowa, bro.
Oh yeah. The Gators,
that was the craziest fucking game, dude. That game was amazing, though. I know that ruined your bracket, bro, but that shit was rad.
It's awful because like we're watching it on a delay compared to the betting app.
Trainer for $2,
and so everybody that's like watching it on their app already knows what happens, especially in that last possession when it was like, fuck, come on. And I was watching it with the chat, and the chat is like hyping up something to happen at the end because they know that I'm waiting for it and like pissed off. And it was that play, and they're just like, haha, you fucking idiot.
Who do you guys have winning the whole? What was your biggest draft bust so far? Like, who's kind of fucked up your bracket the most?
I had Florida winning it all.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot. They didn't even make the Sweet 16.
I made 3 brackets.
I'm busted.
My best bracket had Florida winning of the 3 I made.
I have Arizona winning all of mine.
I thought BYU was gonna make like. I think I had him in the Final Four. I believed in fucking Diabanza.
I think Arizona and Michigan. It's going to be between whoever wins that Final Four game, because I don't think anybody's beating either of them until they run into each other. Whoever wins that game is going to win the national championship.
Arizona, Arkansas?
Dude. A-Cuff, dude. I don't know.
I think Arkansas could fucking do something, man.
They can't beat Arizona, but A-Cuff is so fucking nasty, bro. He's like. People are saying he might be the best guard Calipari's ever had. That's how good he's been.
The Kings said they are really into him, which makes me think he's going to be a bust.
Sean, no. I mean, here's the thing.
As soon as the Kings are really high on you, you're busting in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't go to like top 4. Like he won't go top 4. But if he went like 5 through 8, that's where he'll probably go.
I think they're saying like
he's dynamic as fuck.
They're saying 5 to 7 for him, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Because there's like a group of guards right there that are like all playing in the tournament. It's like,
isn't it like point guard? Like
and they're all still in it too. Like this fucking weekend's gonna be cinematic, bro. Like Thursday through Sunday are gonna fuck so hard. I can't wait, dude.
Yeah,
like Duke St. John's. So Duke St. John's is gonna fucking be insane because it's like Rick Pitino at St. John's.
New Yorkers are.
Yeah, I bet New York is on fire right now. That's
everyone's like, hey, fuck Duke, fuck these fucking fanooks. More like
honestly, Duke looks kind of like ass.
Duke, I think St. John's could certainly beat Duke. I would not be surprised at all.
Did I text you guys?
Duke doesn't look as good as I thought.
I was thinking about like, do you think it's because Duke, they always assemble like the Avengers of the prospects, basically, right? And are they all just checked out because they all know they're going to go high in the draft, so they don't give a fuck about the tournament like that?
No, fuck no. I don't think that's true at all. I mean, like maybe I'm sure it's happened before, but like the guys that are left that are like high draft picks, like other than Miguel Brown, he's out. Louisville lost, but yeah, Boozer's left. Like I guess DeBont still got beat by Texas, actually, which is funny. But like all of those like high level guards are left. Like
your horns fucked up my bracket, Keenan.
Yeah,
I actually took them. And I was like feeling I was feeling good about it. I was like, yo, I might do well this year, and then fucking Florida lost. I was just like,
that sucks. But dude, Texas been cooking something. They're not gonna win against Purdue, I don't think, but hell of a run, dude, out of nowhere too.
He was the secret sauce that held that team together.
I would say Walter Clayton was a little bit more.
I think
Will Richard was really good.
He was in that finals game last year. He was fantastic. He kind of.
He's a good player.
Get in that game, but yeah, no, of course he was even like kind of like a. He's kind of interesting because I was looking back on some of his old. I was crunching some tape, and it sounds like he was kind of a guy that wasn't that good, but he was the rare one where he did all 4 years in college and like incrementally got better every year just from like getting in that experience, which is that's so rare these days. I feel like
There's going to be probably 2 or 3 seniors drafted in the first round this year, but none of them higher than like 12.
That's a lot. I feel like that's a lot, right?
It's getting a little bit more common because of NIL being so good that like they actually pay these guys to come back. So like guys will come back if they get like $2 million and be like, fucking, I'll just get a little bit better and go higher in the draft next year and make $2 million in the process. It's like not a bad situation if you're like a high level player who isn't quite ready.
I saw people saying NIL fucked up March Madness, but every game I've caught this year has been really good. Like I used to watch March Madness and I would be like, man, this it's fun because
hard to watch. Yeah,
super into it, but it was like I was like, oh, I am watching people in school play basketball right now. Like,
yeah, it's become way more like the NBA. Like all the offenses are modern 5 out now. Like
that
motion shit.
That 5 in 5 out. Thank you, Steve Kerr. But yeah, that fucking UCLA. Who they play? It was UCLA.
UConn.
That was a good game. No,
it was for a while, and then it got a little bit out of hand. But UCLA played them pretty good, considering how injured they are, which sucks. Like, dude, UCLA's had the worst injury luck I've ever fucking seen over the last 5 years. Like, they lost Jalen Clark and Adem Bona in the same fucking season. They were like number 2 in the country. They both lost them both like the week before the tournament.
Bona's solid
out for the season. Yeah. Bona was the big Pac-12 freshman of the year. So like they had him, and then they had the National Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen Clark, who like is a fucking amazing defender. Like that just like fucking destroys your team. You lose those 2 guys. Like, of course you didn't do shit. And they still made a Final Four like 3 years ago. Like that coach gets a bunch of shit for like underperforming, but he's been like just fucked by injuries worse than anybody I've ever seen. I think he gets a bad rap for it.
Yeah. Man, the Pac-12.
But yeah, if you guys want to see some fun shit, man, watch some Darius Akov highlights. I don't know if you guys have watched any of him. He's fucking incredible to watch.
Have you guys
He's like
That Guy Rocked?
Yeah. Of
That's
course.
A fun one.
It's all college basketball.
It's all college basketball guys that everyone.
Yeah, great.
I've never really followed college that closely, so I don't know most of those highlights.
But I know all of them motherfuckers, dude. I know like probably 80% of the guys they show. I'm like, I remember that motherfucker, dude.
Oh yeah. What was your favorite? What was your favorite March Madness team ever? Do you think? Like, was there like a?
I got a couple that I love. I mean, I'll give you my Texas ones that I liked. We went to the Elite Eight 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. So the coach that beat the shit out of his fiance, like bitter and like got drunk and bitter. Yeah, like that guy. So he built like a monster team that year. So this interim guy just steps in who's like, he wasn't even a good coach really, but he was a good motivator. And they went all the way to the Elite Eight and they lost because their best player got hurt. They like probably would have been to the Final Four. So that's probably my favorite Texas team ever. But my favorite team to watch ever, it's fucking tough, dude. Honestly, the Anthony Davis Kentucky team was like fucking stupid good. That team was ridiculously good. I think they lost 2 games the whole season. They went like 36-2 that year or something. Like they just fucking dominated everybody. Anthony Davis averaged like 15, 10, and 4 blocks a game, 5 blocks a game. It was just like they just weren't ready for him. He was a grown man, dude.
Another great college player doomed to be on the Pelicans.
I know, poor guy. But like, dude, he was so fucking good at Kentucky as like a night
fucking good. Yeah.
And I was just injured. Wow. I actually was really sad for him that he was the punchline in the Luka trade. Like, I was like, fuck, this guy's going to be remembered for this more than his career now. It's like, just sucks.
Him and Zingis are kind of mirror images of each other. When it's like, when they play, they're fucking good. You know? It's just
Tingus isn't on
AD's
level, but yeah.
AD's a lot better, of course, yeah. But AD
was like arguably the best player in the league, like for a couple of years there. Like maybe not the best, like top 5 for sure.
That bubble, he was the best player on that team.
He was
the fucking bubble.
2016 Nova squad was
the best player in the league. I would even say that year. He was just so dominant, and I mean, he's still very good even with all the injury history and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Arkansas, shout out to John Calipari.
Yeah, buddy, Calipari.
Shout out to John Tyler Perry.
John Tyler Perry. That's really good.
Who just told Moses Moody he could rehab with them if he wants to, which is very nice of him to do.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, because Moses Moody.
Yeah, I know Moses Moody played at Arkansas,
and he's from Little Rock, so it actually was a nice gesture because like if he goes home, he can use So I heard that like college facilities some of them are actually better than like even pro facilities, like in terms
Dude,
of
the
like,
Texas facilities are fucking insane.
in the South. I've heard
KD gave him like $3 million, I think, to help, but like our donors gave us $280 million to rebuild the fucking basketball arena. It's
That's
fucking cool. State of the art, man. Like it's a beautiful fucking venue, and it's right next to the football stadium. So it's like they're just like catty corner from each other. So it's like all in one place. It's just like it's awesome, dude. And their practice facility, which like I've been to a few times for media stuff, is fucking state of the art, dude. Like they know exactly what they're doing. They're gonna like bring in some badass talent next year. Like they're gonna be like a really good team very soon. I mean, they already got to the Sweet 16 this year, which is crazy. This team sucked like a week and a half ago. They were fucking awful, dude. Like they got their ass beat by Ole Miss in the SEC tournament. Like just played like shit, turned the ball over a bunch, like couldn't get into their actions, like just awful, like didn't give a shit type play. Then they get to the first four, which is the play-in to the NCAA tournament. So they have to play to get into the NCAA tournament. That's how fucking like on the bubble they were.
Right.
They barely beat NC State, who's not very good. Like barely beat them. Then they go in and just beat DeBonsta's team at BYU. Like
crazy.
DeBonsta went crazy, but like we beat them still. We beat them by like 9. I think we beat them 79-71, and DeBonsta had half of BYU's points. On like
you also think you can upset Purdue?
Not really, no. But beating Gonzaga was like beautiful, dude. I don't know if you saw any of the highlights of that game, but basically what happened was I wrote like a really long piece on it. But the final shot of the game was we were up by 1 point with the ball with like 12 seconds left, and it's like, man, I've fucking seen this before. Like, they're going to hit a shot right in our grill for the win, and it's going to suck dick. Like, I know exactly how this story plays out.
Brutal, right?
Instead, our fucking point guard, like, crosses the lane and just throws an overhead pass to a guy who had played 13 minutes the whole game and had taken and missed his only shot of the game. They just throw it to him, and he pops a corner 3 to make it a 4-point lead with, like, 12 seconds left.
I love that.
Oh, my God, dude. It was, like, elation. Like, I want this so fucking bad, dude. Like,
a clutch 4-point play that's the beauty of basketball for sure.
It was fucking sick, dude. It got me so bucked.
What was it? Were you in the crowd? Were you in the crowd for that?
No, I like would have, but I just can't miss my other job really. Like a lot. Yeah. It's like hard. It's like hard to keep up with if you're like missing it a lot. So just watching it from home and cheering on from home. But it was fucking sick.
Have you ever been to like a team on a March Madness run, like in the crowd or anything like that? Because that's what I like about these games is how hype the crowd is. Like they get into it in a way that
I've been to road games, but never NCAA tournament. But I did go to the national championship in 2023 with UConn against San Diego State, and that was like,
I remember that one. Yeah,
the coolest moment of that game was like 2 minutes left. UConn's up like 15, like it's over, and all their starters sub out. And the fucking crowd just like erupted. It was like goosebumps. It was fucking sick to watch, dude. It was really cool. Yeah. It's a fucking cool event, man. It's my favorite event in sports. It really is. Like I love it.
I kind of regretted not because they did it in Philly and it was like $300 to go for the entire weekend.
That would have been that's such a steal.
Yeah. And it's like every other day. So like you go for whatever it is, like 4 games a lot of on Thursday.
Yeah,
day off, and then go back Saturday for the 2 games. Yeah, whatever it is, dude.
Dude, the UConn guys, it was a bunch of. I saw the first game on Thursday. I was walking around New York. The men of all ages who went to UConn were fucking drinking everywhere in New York City.
Oh yeah, dude. UConn is fucking good. Their coach is like probably the best coach in the sport.
Is that going to be the most interesting game for you, Michigan versus UConn coming up?
Michigan State. Michigan plays Alabama. I actually think the best game is going to be Houston, Illinois, man. I think that's going to be a fucking banger.
Yeah.
That's the 3-2 matchup.
Let's go through the rest of the NCAA bracket here.
Yeah, we've talked about a few of these games already, but Illinois Houston is the 2-3 game in the what region is that? Why are the regions not labeled?
In the South.
Yeah. South region. So it's the 2-3 game in the South region. clash of styles. Illinois is like the best offense in the country, and Houston's the best defense in the country.
Wow,
and
that's gonna be sick.
Oh, Illinois like spreads you out and like does high screen shit, and then Houston traps every post touch and every ball screen. So like, there's there's a top 10 pick on each team, and then 2 other guys who are going to be drafted as well. Like, it's going to be a fucking banger, dude.
This sounds crazy because I like to say this. This is something I say, and I invented it. Is that offense wins games, but defense wins championships.
Yeah, well, Houston's never won a championship.
Kind of in the middle of a game and a championship when you think about it.
It really is, dude. That's a really good point.
So I don't know who to pick for this. Who are you taking?
Dude, this is like the hardest game for me to pick out of all of them. I'm going to lean Houston because it's literally in Houston. It's like basically a home game for them. It's not a literal home game for them, but it just happens to be how the bracket shook out. The game,
but yeah, it's going to be a lot heavier. Houston,
it's going to be like 80-20 probably. It's going to be a fucking home game for them. Like they're all going to shell out for. There's so much money in that city too. Like people are going to fucking go out.
There's weird statistics too about like when your bench is on the home court side, like college teams score like a significant amount more. I don't know. It was like pointed out by a guy who's like a professional sports gambler.
Yeah.
Like a guy who's like been banned off of books for winning too much.
Yeah.
Like this is one of the biggest things is like if you can figure out what bench like the home team is going to be on, like in what half. So, I mean, that kind of thing could have a huge influence over how they play.
Oh yeah, well, like I know in football, like the team that's on the sideline with the sun is like that's a fucking issue. Like, like the away team's always on the sideline at UT. Like the away team is on the Niners'
side. That's the Niners' whole strategy. Make half.
Yeah, but in Texas it gets to 105. It gets to 105 in Texas during the Texas games. Like it's like insane for a team that's not used to it. Like we played like Colorado State 2 years ago, and just fucking skull fuck those guys, man. It was like 56-0 in the third quarter. Like they couldn't move the ball at all. And I really think part of it was they were just not ready for the heat. It was like 104 out. It was insane, dude.
I believe it. Because that shit, I mean, especially in football, I feel like weather is such a like especially
equalizer.
For a lot of West Coast teams when they go to snowy areas, they kind of can can really choke on their own dick.
Totally. If you have to play like a ground and pound type of fucking deal, yeah, it's different. Other good games though, Michigan, Alabama is gonna be fucking awesome. That's Midwest region, so go over to the right and to the bottom. Michigan, Alabama is gonna be fucking sick. It's above Tennessee, Iowa State.
Right.
There you go.
I got it.
Yeah.
I love Michigan colors.
Michigan they might be the best team, honestly. Like I think it's so? Arizona, but it might be Michigan.
How is this fucking school have so many good goddamn teams? I'm so sick.
Boys are fucking scary, bro. They have this like front court. They have 3 lottery picks essentially in their front court. Like it's fucking nuts. Like they have a 7-3 center who just like plays and drop and blocks everything, so the whole defense can play out and like get up close on shooters, because if they get beat off the bounce, like they have a 7'3" guy in the middle to just block everything. It's like their defense, and then they have Yaxel Lendeborg, who's mocked in like most top 12s.
You said the Warriors should take him at 11, right?
I said they could. I don't know if they should, but they could.
I did more research.
11, yeah.
I did more research, and I think you're right. If they're at 11, it sounds like that would be a good fit if they keep the pick.
Yeah, it's because like if they're trying to get a guy that can contribute right away, like that's the pick.
Yeah,
if you want like a guy with high upside who might struggle for a couple of years, you wouldn't take him. But if you need a guy,
they need to stop. They need to stop getting guys with upside that'll struggle for a couple of years. It's not working out.
Okay,
he'll
be great.
The entire upside trio of the second timeline got wiped out by Final Destination.
That happens, dude.
Oh,
that fucking happens.
A giant ass spider just dropped off the ceiling right in front of me.
God damn, dude. Wow.
That sucks.
That's a large spider.
That sucks. Spiders is scary. Bugs
I don't fucks with spiders, bro.
Token Tony, why do you have Alabama winning?
I don't want to be in here.
Alabama is a team that if they get really hot.
This is not that far from the truth. I was watching some today. They were funny.
Oh, it still has the string.
Alabama could beat Michigan if they hit like 15 threes. If they can do that, then I could get
that is every fucking team ever.
No, but Alabama shoots the most threes in the country.
Oh,
they
do
shoot 40 threes a game. Yeah,
I always feel like that's such a gimmicky offense, though. You know?
No, it works for them, dude.
Really?
And they also have a badass point guard and a badass wing and some shooters. Like they're fucking nasty. Like Alabama's really good. I just think Michigan's a little bit better.
I'm gonna watch that Alabama game because I love
Michigan. Alabama's gonna be fucking dope, dude.
All right. I'm penciling that in, and I'm gonna have my people pencil that in on my calendar.
I think that game's 1099s.
Thank you for $5. So show me the 1099s. Thank you, Kevin Brennan. All right, okay. I'm hype on Michigan, Alabama now.
Yeah, Michigan might be the best team though. They're fucking.
Alabama has been. They're the one that they had their best player get arrested, right?
Brandon Miller.
I thought that was going to be a bigger impact.
No, it had no impact at all.
It doesn't seem to have any
college
impact.
College basketball is a filthy sport, bro. There's no fucking morals in this sport at all.
Is it more? Is college basketball more like coach and scheme and system driven than professional?
That's a really good question. I would say probably because
the coaches seem
the NBA players are so much more versatile than a college player who might just own the only thing he can do is shoot. Like in the NBA, you got to have like a set of fucking skills.
Because like, did Florida even have that many big stars on that team last year?
Oh, last year, yeah, they had 3 draft picks, a first rounder, and then a guy that's going to be a lottery pick this year.
Okay.
And 2 other first rounders that are going to be in this year's draft. So yeah, they were fucking loaded. But like that coach is also brilliant. But you have to have both to win.
Isn't he also a piece of shit though?
Oh yeah, he's a fucking horrible guy.
What did he do again?
Great coach. He like stalked and harassed all these women on social media and shit. Was just like sending dick pics. Like he's a psycho. Yeah.
To be fair, that's just a normal guy in Florida, though.
Yeah, it really is a Florida man move. But he was a very famous college player for a long time, so it's just like really weird. It's a weird story.
Yeah. There was a video the Warriors posted when March Madness started of them gave Will Richard his ring in the middle of the middle of just a meeting, and they had some of the old Florida guys come, and like Al Horford also went to Florida, and it was like it actually got me a little emotional. I was like,
no, dude, that shit always gets me emotional. I tear up at all of those videos every time. If somebody gets a scholarship, like have you ever seen those videos where like
kids, because they're like kids.
The walk-on gets the scholarship. I cry every single time I watch those videos. Every single time. It's the fucking coolest thing ever. One of my friends, my wife's best friend's husband, played running back at Louisiana Tech, which is actually D1. It's in Ruston, and he was one of those guys who walked on and then got a scholarship because he was such a beast. And he was like, the whole team like jumped around me and like put me up on their shoulders. I was like, that fucking rocks. Like that's worth the price of admission to playing college football. It's just that, like that fucking rules.
That's your version of like someone finding a puppy on the side of the road and nursing them back to health.
Yes, literally. It's the same shit for me, bro.
I mean, dude, I get it.
Love to see that shit. It's sweet, man.
Because the thing is, all these kids, what's also fun is even though they're not always the most skilled, they fight so fucking hard because they're all like auditioning just to play basketball, right?
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
It's like it's just so interesting. It's very it is interesting, and the level of play has definitely definitely fucking increased. Okay. So
dude. How's this so good now? Tennessee, Iowa State's going to be a real like slow defensive kind of grinded out game. Tennessee has a guy that's going to be a top 10 pick on their team. Yeah.
What's that?
It's going to be pretty ugly probably. It'll be a low scoring game.
I like to pretend that I'm like a guy who loves defense, and I do on a level, but I don't like watching defense. Like if they're just defensive teams, it can just be a fucking bricklaying contest.
Well, that's college basketball like a half the time.
Right.
Because like it's a lot better now.
Yeah. Right.
It's a lot better now than it used to be. It used to be like hard to watch 15 years ago, but like now everybody's such a fucking good shooter and the offenses are so good that everybody has spacing and it just like works now. It looks a lot better.
That's why that Steph Davidson run made so much noise. It was so different, right? Like
it was so sexy to watch. That was like really part of it. Straight up,
it was
just like dope as fuck to watch. Yeah, I remember that so clearly. He got them to the fucking Elite Eight, I think. Like they were knocking on the door of a fucking Final Four. I forget who they ran into. They ran into like a juggernaut of a team, but like, bro, he carried those boys. That was insane to watch. And I didn't even know he was going to be like. I mean, obviously, I didn't think he'd be as good as he became.
No one did.
I was intrigued. for sure.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder who this guy is.
Also,
Like,
it was like March. It was like 08, right?
Yeah,
March Madness of 08, I think, and that was like back when like, I mean, as revolutionary as
08 or 09? Was it 09?
09 is when he got drafted.
Yeah, so it's the same year though.
Okay, yeah, okay. 09, my bad.
Yeah. No, not to be pedantic. I was just curious, and I was thinking
I just feel like back then, like as much as everyone loves athleticism now, it was extra. Like you had to be big and athletic. Like it was like the era of fucking Shaq and shit back then.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, so it was just interesting. It was like he's put on muscle now, but back then if you go back and watch those Davidson videos, he looks like a fucking little kid. It's really kind of weird.
He's really young looking. Yeah, he looks like he's 15.
No muscle on him. He's just skinny and small. So it's and it was
pretty cut now.
It was Davidson, which is like it's like a mid-major. It's not. Have they been like a threat otherwise since that run?
Never. Not really at all.
It was
I think
so
they made the tournament, but I don't think they've ever even sniffed that shit again. Yeah, that shit was like magic, dude. There's also the other guy who kind of did that shit was Kimball Walker when he was at UConn.
I remember that one.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, being from no, I guess you're from California too, but I got a lot of family.
That was just I think I was in college at the time, and
where'd you go to college?
One of the first ones that I was paying attention to. No, just in college, I started paying attention to.
No, I know. Where did you go?
Oh, Stony Brook. It's in
oh, that's right.
New York,
yeah,
it's
dude.
in Long Island. We
Yeah,
made the tournament one time. Got our asses
that's fire.
pummeled.
Who cares? That's awesome. That must have been so fun.
Yeah, that's it, dude. I was Division III, and I tried out for the team in my college.
It was actually brutal. They like 3 years in a row made it to the like championship game, like the conference championship or whatever, and lost in like horrible fashion multiple times in a row. One was to Boston College, where at halftime they were winning by like 30, and they just slowly blew it and like lost it on a buzzer beater.
It's like watching someone slowly die. It's fucking miserable to lose. That's how North Carolina lost to VCU. They were up 18 at the half and fucking blew it.
That was a great game, though. I had money on VCU. That was actually one of the most I won this weekend before I lost all of it.
Yeah, I picked here's I was talking to somebody about this today. If you want to bet you like, try Keaton Wagler under 14.5 points against Houston. Because I think they're going to give him a shit ton of trouble. I think that's a bad matchup for him. I think Illinois can be okay and still win if he doesn't go off, but like he's going to be guarded probably by Kingston Flemings, and like that dude's a good defender. And Houston's just so aggressive with the trapping. Like they're fucking bad boys, dude. And Keaton Wagler's like not very athletic. He's like a really skilled guy, but he's like not a freaky athlete. And he's like struggles beating guys off the dribble. It's just like looks like a recipe for him to have a really tough game. And so
you say under 4.5,
14.5.
Oh, I was gonna say,
yeah. I feel like in college, 14 is a ton of points. Weird, like
he averages 18 or 17 a game right now, but like I think he's gonna have trouble doing that.
He's averaging 18. That's pretty good. I feel like all the games, I guess they're shorter, but they're lower scoring in general than a lot of.
They're shorter, but like there's just not the same level of shot making that there is in the fucking NBA, dude. Like everybody can basically shoot in the NBA.
That's true.
You know, in an open gym, they can all shoot, and it's like.
Yeah.
Just flew into my screen too. Me and Miguel have been hanging out, I guess, too much.
Yeah. You guys are. Dude,
I'm still uncomfortable.
I bet you are, dude. That would freak me the fuck out.
It was a giant spider. It just dropped out of nowhere.
Spiders are so scary. They're like the scariest.
They're gross, bro. They're terrifying. I hate them.
We're so lucky they're not bigger. You know what I mean? They'd be so scary if they were even bigger.
I don't know. If they were bigger, then I wouldn't be as worried about them like living in my hair and ears.
You know what? That's true. That is a good point.
Yeah, but what if they were like dog size? That'd be fucking terrifying.
So scary.
If they could move as fast proportional to their body size, yeah, that would be hell.
If Bugs was big,
I would leave the planet. I'd be like, we're going to the moon, right? We gotta go to the moon now. There's no way.
There would be like bars on the door.
We can't coexist with these creatures, dude. There's no.
Yeah, I would rope. If Bugs was big every day, I would rope.
Oh yeah, I would like buy an AR-15 if that were the case. I would just have one on me all the time. Which is funny. Speaking of random aside, I was in a band. I've been in a bunch of bands in my life. Like in college, I played in 3 different bands for like a few years. Like,
nice.
Yeah, I played like 4 or 5 different ones actually. But
what do you play?
I play the drums.
Okay.
But one of them was with these 3 frat dudes. They were like Southern frat dudes. I mean, I was a frat dude too, but these guys were like really, really frat dudes. But they were amazing musicians, like all 3 of them. I was like blown away by how good they were. So we played together for a while. And one time, one of them walks up to me, he's like, "Yo, I really like your guitar," because I had a Stratocaster at the time, and he was like, "What do you say I traded my AR-15 for it?" And I was like, "I don't need an AR-15, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm not taking on the police department. Like, that's such a funny offer, dude." It's like, I've never even shot an AR-15. Wouldn't know what to do with that shit.
Oh man. Speaking of AR-15, he's been kind of going viral just because everyone's like, man, that was the best nickname for a player ever. Which
Austin Reeves?
No, who is it? Was it
Andre Karolinko?
It was Karolinko, right? The guy
That's
who
AK-47.
Oh fuck, I completely mixed those two up. Well, AK-47 ruined my life back in 2007. Anyway,
Andre, dude, he was a bad boy, dude. People don't remember him as much. He was sick. He was really good.
Yeah, he was a beast.
He was
an amazing defensive player too, like just a lockdown defender on the wing. That guy was awesome.
Yeah, Baron Davis dunked on him famously, though. So that was
Baron
cool.
Davis ruined my 2007.
Actually, this ties it back together then, because that team that ruined my life at the time was AK-47 and fucking Carlos Boozer on the fucking
That's right.
Jazz.
Full circle.
Carlos Boozer's sons are both on Duke.
They are, and they're both starting for Duke now.
Is Cameron good or no?
Caden?
Or Caden?
Cameron's amazing.
The other one.
Caden's good. Caden's really good. He's not as good as Cam, but he's a different position too. He's like a lot shorter than Cam.
Is he going to be in the draft this year?
I don't know if he's going to go this year. He'll definitely be a first-round pick next year, though. He's really, really good. He's really smart. He's like just patient, makes good reads, doesn't get hurried up, like good pace. Like he's going to be a really good point guard in the league too. But he's just really young. I mean, but they both are. But Cam Boozer happens to be 6'9", 250, and his brother's like 6'4", 210. It's so weird.
Wow. Damn, that sucks.
And they're twins.
Yeah.
Caden, yeah. Short end of the stick. Like literally.
But what positions do they both play?
Cam's a power forward and Caden's a point guard.
Oh, that's a good. That's big for a point guard though. That's a good size for a point guard.
Yeah, he's big, dude. They're both big dudes. But I mean, if they were both 6'9" and both playing for Duke, like that'd be a fucking problem, dude. Be a fucking problem.
To bring it back, sorry, my autism is flaring up again. It's funny because
Duke
passed on Steph Curry, but took Seth Curry.
Yeah, that was a fucking both were mistakes there. I don't know which one's the bigger mistake.
Seth isn't bad.
Nah, Seth's
a beast. He played for the Mavericks for a while. I actually like Seth Curry.
Yeah, he's just like
he was good on the Mavericks.
I liked him.
He was good on the Mavericks and the Sixers. I feel like
he was. Hornets, he was solid. I mean, he's just what he is. He's a fucking.
He's just limited. Yeah, he's like a specialist. He can't be in the game.
Cam Thomas got fucking waived by the Bucks. What's going on there, huh?
He doesn't play defense and he chucks up shots, dude. He's a player from the bygone era. That's his problem, bro. Dude, he doesn't defend and he just takes every fucking stupid shot ever. It's ridiculous.
Every disciple of Kobe Bryant just is fucking, except for Tatum, I guess. But fuck him. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, all these guys who just think that they're Kobe are just like the worst. I don't know. It's just funny that style players.
Devin Booker's pretty fucking nice too, and he's
yeah. I guess I'm being hyperbolic.
Wasn't Buddy Hield supposed to be the next Kobe at one point?
No, he was a senior. He came out. He was a senior.
Big like play, shoot like Steph.
But wasn't he was working out with Kobe pre-draft, and there was like articles being written about like he was like this diamond in the rough guy that was actually going to develop into like a really solid player, and then it was just Buddy
big shooter. People love those.
Yeah, he was just a big guy who could shoot. He was like J.R. Smith, basically.
Buddy did go.
I think J.R. was better.
But I think Miguel might be right. Buddy went pretty high in the draft that year, if I remember.
Yeah, he went like top 10, I think.
He went.
Don't quote me on that, but I think he went like very high in that draft. Yeah.
Yeah, he went 6th. Whoa.
Yeah, I thought he went 7th, so 6 makes sense. Yeah, that's fucking insane.
It's so funny. And then when the Kings
above Jamal Murray,
he was also a senior. He was a senior in college when he got drafted, so he wasn't like
you know what? That's the Steph effect because it was 2016 and everyone wanted the next staff, and they thought Buddy. But he was also
Heald was like nasty in college. Like he fucking cooked Texas. Like,
and he has a
4
huge
times,
wingspan. Like he does have the tools. He's just like literally retarded.
We saw him in that game 7.
Yeah. which I predicted. I was with Miguel and I tweeted out ironically. I was like, "Don't worry about Game 7. You haven't seen Game 7, Buddy Hield yet." And then he had like the best Game
so
7.
Fun. That was the Wigger Dork Court.
Yeah, that was super fun. That was a good weekend.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
watching people falling off of ladders videos at Drew's place. Just
that's awesome.
Waiting for the show.
And Rob Cruz's music, which was fantastic. I'd never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy Hield went over Siakam.
Yep.
DeJounte Murray, Malik Beasley, whatever. Sabonis, Jamal Murray. That's the draft is so. I always love to see who. And
me too. As a college basketball guy, I fucking love the draft, dude.
That's
so
one of my favorite things is to look back on the draft and be like, "Whoa, they got that wrong." It's very rare that it's
such a fucking raw science, bro. It's so hard to tell because there's so much you can't account for mentally.
Well, this draft they did get the number 1 pick right, Ben Simmons. I mean, come on now.
He was as a prospect, like looked insane though. Like at LSU, like that
they
team
said he was going to be the next LeBron. They kept.
Yeah, he wasn't that.
LeBron.
He was, of course, he wasn't going to be that. But like, you know, he's like this just fucking 6'10" point guard basically who could just play center on defense and run point on offense. Like he couldn't shoot, but like everything else indicated he was going to be a fucking monster. He was so good at LSU despite being on a piece of shit team. Like that team fucking sucked that he was on.
Oh yeah,
but he was amazing. He didn't go to class once.
I mean, in retrospect, I mean, he still should have been a great fucking player. He just hates the game of basketball.
He's just, he doesn't have the fucking, I don't know if he hates it. He just doesn't have the drive you have to be like as good as some of those other guys, like to be like a Kobe or a fucking whoever, you know, like the psycho shit. You have to be a psycho, dude. You have to be a psycho to be a pro athlete. You just do.
I found the article, by the way. It was a Players Tribune article, The Secret I Learned from Kobe by Buddy Hield.
I got a secret for you, pal.
He was like, he told me about this thing he did in Denver.
In Colorado.
Buddy Hield shares how he got a text from Kobe before the draft and how he trained with him in LA. He reveals what he learned from Kobe's work ethic, footwork, and moves.
Yeah, he didn't learn much, did he?
The whole time Kobe was like, "Damn, you have big ass teeth."
Like, no, the whole time he's like, "Damn, this boot can't shoot or can't dribble."
Who is this island guy with the big teeth who keeps asking me for my secrets? I love Buddy Hield. He's so fucking funny, man. They put him in
hey, Kobe.
They put him in.
I hated him, dude. He played for OU. He played for our arch rival team. I fucking hated him because he was so good. Trae Young was good too in college. Like he was nuts in college.
Was he?
Trae Young was also good for like 2 years in the NBA.
Yeah, dude. I remember I went to one of the Knicks playoff games. It was like COVID, so it was when I had a ton of money that I wasn't spending on anything. So I went to that 21 Knicks playoff game when they like were screaming Trae is balding at Trae Young, like when that meme was.
And he went off. He like went fucking nuts.
Yeah, he fucking no. We won. The Knicks won that game and it was really awesome. But
that's
still,
serious. Nuts,
but the way that Trae Young was seen then versus now, like he was like the boogeyman.
Yeah, he was like a killer, dude. Like a cold-blooded killer, and he was for like 3 years.
Look, I believe in the Wizards.
He's on the Wizards.
He's talented as fuck.
The Wizards organization will revive his career as they always do. Dude, him and Anthony
Thank
Davis
you, Wizards, for taking AD off our hands, by the way.
Him and AD could be sick or could be like the biggest meme. There's no in between, I feel like, you know?
Yeah. They're either going to play no games or play every game, and they're going to finish third in the East next year.
Like, on paper, that's a great duo, right? Like,
totally. On paper, you know, fucking Anthony Davis looks really good next to Daniel Gafford and fucking Najee Marshall.
On paper, Anthony Davis exists.
On paper, he's played basketball in the past, for sure.
All right. Iowa, Nebraska. Have we talked about this one yet?
That's gonna be a fucking.
That's gonna be either such a good game or just the worst game of basketball I've ever seen.
No, but dude, so Iowa, you would think about Iowa, but Iowa's coach Ben McCollum is like the best X's and O's guy in the country. Like they just shred people. I mean, they fucking just what they did to Florida was like insane. Like they are not as talented as Florida, straight up. Like fucking full stop not as talented. And they just fucking wore them down.
How they do it? Where it was just like
so they were really physical with them, and like they managed to get rebound. Like Florida has a gigantic front court. Like they have a 7-footer, a 6'11" guy, or 2 7-footer.
Robbie the Ice Tray Parker. I'm not balding like either of those guys though.
Yeah. So we're talking Iowa. So I didn't get to watch.
So they were just physical, and they just like
their fucking pick and roll was like amazing. Like their point guard is Bennett Sturts, who actually had a terrible shooting night, but still was like amazing as a point guard. Like he still finished like 13, 5 and 5, which is really solid in college.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah. That's a good stat line for college. I mean, really rebound as a point guard, you're pretty. That's he's
good. Big. He's a big kid. He's like 6'4". He's gonna be a first-round pick as a senior. Like that's like he's one of those guys. He's just he started in Division II. Started as a Division II basketball. So this is a crazy story.
By the way, Pods got 20, 10, and 5 last night. To everyone who thinks he sucks, 20, 10, and 5.
That's very impressive, actually.
It is. It's like anyway.
Yeah, Iowa and Nebraska did split in the regular season. Michael Trainer, you are right about that. They did each beat each other on the road. I think they each beat each other on the road.
Here's my thing about Nebraska.
Don't quote me on that.
Do you think it's fucked up for them to make a bunch of black kids wear the letter N?
That's really good. That's really fucking funny.
That's my one concern, I would say.
Yeah, that is concerning. In red, just a big bright red.
Literally a scarlet.
On white, like you can't miss it. Look up their.
I don't like that.
Right
I don't
now,
like that at all. You know, college athletes got compared to slavery for a while, and
dude, that fucking South Park about that is
that one is really fucking funny. What did you think about that controversy when it was going on, Keenan, as a guy balls deep in it?
Oh, I thought it was bullshit that they weren't getting paid, like from the jump. I always thought it was weird. And then once I started like really covering it, I was like, how the fuck are they not getting paid? Are they not allowed to make money? Like if the school doesn't pay them, you should at least let them get like fucking like sponsorships. Like why the fuck would you not let them get sponsorships? Like that's insane to me. It never made any sense. So I'm happy about it, honestly.
The fact that they were willing to not have NCAA video games just because they didn't want to have to owe the players.
That was a big reason that they allowed it. Straight up, big reason why they allowed it is because
they just had to cancel the games for so long. And it was like, okay, well, we're wasting our money-making potential here just to spite these children.
So crazy.
It was crazy, dude. Yeah. The guy who created amateurism in the NCAA on his deathbed said, "This is the worst thing I ever did." Like take it away, get rid of it. Straight up. He was like dying and he was like, fuck it. I
am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Yeah, fucking Oppenheimer.
Yeah. He was like dying, like in his last days was like just talking about how much he regretted creating amateurism. It's like
holy
it sucks, but it's not like you enslaved people, really. I mean, it's still gonna pay school for free, you know. But what was happening for a while, like OU got in a bunch of trouble because they had this quarterback, Rhett Bomar, and he just got a job at a Lexus dealership, a job that he showed up to once a week to turn the lights off. And they paid him like $5,000 a week. So like they were just figuring out ways to pay guys and they got like fucked for that, you know?
Well, that's the crazy thing about Weissman is like he was the only one and he was the one that got fucked over the most of anyone.
Totally. Nobody else really got in trouble.
Like he got punished for a thing that we all know was happening in every major team with like every major player. I don't remember what it was specifically that got him caught, but it was just like, do we really care about this? Suddenly, and only ridiculous. For like a year before they were like, oh, actually, never mind. Everybody can get paid.
Yeah, it sucks for the guys that didn't get to get paid. Like Johnny Manziel would have been like worth like $10 million out of college, probably.
Reggie Bush,
yeah. Guys like that, Tyrann Mathieu from LSU, like guys like that would have made so much fucking Like Arch Manning made $6 million last year.
Jameis Winston,
dude. There's so many examples of guys that just would have been paid like crazy.
He wouldn't have had. I mean, just the rape would be the only scandal he would have had to deal with.
100%, dude. That's a very good point.
The crab legs, all the other stuff, you know, he would have been
groping the fucking Uber driver. which he also did. Yeah, he's a scumbag. It's crazy that people just forget about all that stuff. They're like, oh, he's goofy Gene.
He's such a goofy guy. And do you remember when they had Jim Harbaugh like sit down with him to do the like draft prep and be like the guy interviewing him being like, what are you, obsessed with pussy? You got a pussy? You have a sex problem? Are you a sex freak? Some kind of freak?
What the fuck is wrong with you,
dude? I go back and rewatch that before every draft. It's so funny to me.
It's incredible, dude.
Shout out to my favorite player. I got to watch football player. I got to watch when he was in college, somewhat often. Scandal-free Aaron Rodgers. Shout out to him. Yeah, I'm lucky. I got to see my dad. We're a Cal family, so we got to go see Rodgers and Lynch like quite a few times when I was a young warthog.
You know what I was thinking about? You know how we were talking about like best players you've seen live? Did you ever get to see Terrell Owens?
Yes,
live?
I was at the Catch too. Yeah.
I saw him live too when he was in Dallas. He was so fucking good, man. Even in his waning years, he was so good for
That's
us.
like the first sports. I think I was at the Catch too. The fucking Packers Niners game.
Really?
I gotta hop off.
Yeah, because because on my dad's side we're related to a guy who played for the Packers.
Oh, sick.
He married into the family. His name was Charles Schultz. No relation. He was like a leatherhead.
That's crazy.
Good guy.
That's actually sick.
Yeah, we actually got a check for the concussion settlement. My dad was so proud.
Shit.
He was like showing it to everybody. He was like waving it in people's faces. Look what we got. It's from the NFL.
We got a check from the league,
we're
baby.
Niners family, but we do have like a shitload of like cheese heads in my house just because of that.
Nice.
So I was at the
Packer
Catch.
shit.
The way my dad tells it was such a tense thing, and I've always been a fucking little pessimist. I turned to him, I was like, Dad, we're gonna lose. And then of course fucking T.O. catched it at the last second. He's like, you never know. So he loved like
he had like a dog shit game before that, right? Didn't he like drop a bunch and have a fumble?
Yeah, we looked terrible. We looked bad. It was like a bummer game to go to. I didn't even know anything. I was
Special talent.
But I just remember when the catch happened, and that's like I think that's not only one of my first memories. That's definitely my first like true sports memory was seeing that.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's so cool.
And going to
last thing
going to
before I
Warriors
leave,
games when I was
you guys
like
want me to break some college basketball news before I head out?
Yes, please.
All right. So 4 names mentioned for UNC per my friend who is very well connected. Tommy Lloyd at Arizona, Dusty May at Michigan, TJ Otzelberger at Iowa State, and Brad fucking Stevens.
Whoa, Brad Stevens.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah,
he's not.
That's not happening.
By the way, he's not.
He's definitely not going to do that. But
why would he do that?
We're going to call him.
That would be so stupid. They should have Belichick.
All right, fellas, I'm going to hop off. Thank you so much for having me. As always, I love you boys.
Yeah, for sure. We can
on the chat
tonight. We can wrap
probably.
up in general. Miguel, do you have Keenan? Miguel, do you guys have anything to plug?
I got another door court coming up in a week, in actually exactly 1 week. I'm gonna be down in Philly with my bros from Louisville, the This Place Sucks podcast, as well as Logan Malin. So check that out a week from now on the door court channel. And then I got more cool stuff coming up soon, but I'm not ready to share any of it yet. But just stay tuned. Check out the Instagram at door court. The TikTok, I keep getting videos removed off TikTok, so I guess don't. But
is the Ivy Woke one still up though?
I actually took that down because she kept coming back up in the news, and then I would get like an insane amount of comments from freaks. She definitely deals with like the most insane people I've ever witnessed online.
Yeah, we did an episode with her. I like Ivy. She's been very nice to me and cool, but
friend of the show, obviously.
A lot of her fans will still comment on the episode we did together, being like, "These men keep talking over Ivy."
I had to take it down. I don't like it.
Well, the funniest part was Drew of all people bullying her in that class. Keenan, anything to plug?
I'm doing stand up in Austin. If you live in Austin, just follow me at Keenan Womack on Twitter, and I can, I tweet out when I go up. So
awesome.
Follow me at Keenan Womack and on Instagram at DickPix420 PIX420.
Yo, and I'm gonna be down in Austin the last weekend of April. I'm actually looking into setting up a door court down there. I'll text you about it.
Yes,
let's
please do
something
man.
while we're
awesome. We'll definitely chill. No worries. No about it, man.
Cool. Well, we'll either do an Elite 8 or a Final 4 episode, so we'll see you guys then. But yeah, thank you everyone for chilling, and thank you both. All right, and good night, everybody.